we have already created a page with text and an image, but we want now that this image will be positioned on the right of the text, like this. How is it possible? Simply by using, for instance, a page layout with tables. To do that, so we go back to Dreamweaver here, and we use in the creation column the HTML key, and in the new window that appears we will insert in our page a table. To insert a table, I use the Insert menu and choose the Table option. I'm going to say to Dreamweaver that I want a table with 1 row, 2 columns, and with 800 pixel width. The table border is set to 0 pixel because I don't want that the user can see the edges of my table. I validate this by clicking on the OK key, and I'm going now to enter my text in the left cell of the table. My second page, and if you can add some more text like this, for instance, and then I just position my mouse cursor in the second cell of my table here and click, and using the Insert menu here and the Image option, I can select the image that I want to insert in my table. So this one, for instance, then I click on OK here twice. So I enter some secondary text, for instance, a little street here, sorry, a little street, and I click on the OK. So my image is inserted. So I can save my work by clicking the File menu and to choose the Save option. I must give a name to this new file. For instance, second page HTML, and I click on the Save key. Okay, so I can see the result in my favorite browser. Then I click to the View Debug key here, then choose the view in Firefox, for instance, and I see here the result. Okay. So I can change the width of the columns. So then I go back to Dreamweaver, and to do this, to change the width of the cells, so I position the mouse cursor over the double line separating the two columns of my table, and I drag horizontally to reduce the size of the column containing the text. If I do so, the height of my table grows to avoid that the text is cut. As for my image, here, I can select it and specify in relation to the cell of my table that I wish to position it centered horizontally here and in the middle vertically. I save the modifications by the key combination Ctrl plus S. So I go back to my favorite brother to view the results and the difference between this configuration and the first one here, and I have the results. So in this case, the column which contains the text is farther from the image here. So in this section, so we learned how to lay out a file using a table.